Hey guys, what's up YouTube and my fellow traders, and I'm back again with some SPY analysis video. As you can see in the past, last Friday, right before Friday, I made the video, and in that I clearly mentioned that if if there is a situation where bear want to test the low of the market, they will try to do in the pre-market. You can go back and look into the previous video, and that's what they did right in the pre-market. Right, they tried to touch the level which was 573, right? And then they find the bull support. And why they find bull support over here? Because this was an entire breakdown of 4-hour candle, right? This entire breakdown. So they tried their best to break down the 4-hour candle, and I will show you which one. If I do like 15 minutes, I able to capture. So look at this particular candle. I'm talking about this one, right? So this 4-hour candle I was talking about, they started, sorted from here and then all the way down. However, they try to break it entirely, but little bit is left still. So instead of 4 hour, we will see if we try to check. So if I try to see why its 4-hour breakdown could not tap until 570, let's see. Let's check our 4 hours one more time, right? You will see here what's the reason. Right, so look at this graph now, look at this pattern now. So what important is that this was a 4-hour 571 was the level to touch, to tap, but it did not tap 571 completely. It goes up to the 573.26. if I see the low of this candle, it was 573.25. so if I go 2 hours, we can see some bullish action, right? It is still this this entire action was like a straight. Like I try to break down for 4 hours, the candle does not have any kind of small retracement and up. So if I try to break down for 1 hour, let's say if we have any small kind of, it's still not there. If I try to on 45 minutes, it's still nothing. So see, look at this guys, these bull came straight up to 579, right? Or they very small retracement to 578, and then again back to 582. That is where we see some resistance. So bearish action was same, right? Right in the pre-market, they make sure this 582 area, like they keep on selling and making this particular zone as liquidity zone, right? Liquidity zone for buyers, because it was keep on backing up, keep on backing up, keep on backing up, keep on backing up, means every time it touched 582 it was going up. So what happened is, when this is the scenario, so what happened, the people or the buyers or the retail traders or anyone, they have idea in mind, every time it is coming down, the 582 is the support, right? So they knew this very well. So what is the liquidity? Now liquidity is sitting right here. If it is going up, right, what they will do, the 582 is our stop loss. You will think like that, right? Or anyone, it's not just me, right? Anyone can think like that. So in that case, what happened, when it goes up, they knows very well that lot of people gonna have again, let me just remove this drawing so things will be clear. So what happened then, once you have developed a support of 582, in that case lot of buyers started to buy. It went up, right? Look at this particular trend. So it went up to here, where we have resistance from previous day, right, which was 586, right? And then just one candle. So now think about it. So the trend was already negative, right? So when they started to do the buy, right, I was not convinced with their bullish action, because the trend is already negative, the pattern is already bearish, right? What could go wrong? This particular, the bigger candle, right, 591 to 586, they cannot just break in one day. Even if bulls wanted to break this candle in one day, they have to come from this 4-hour candle support, which is 571. They have to touch 571, only then I can expect some bullish action, because that is where most of their bull team is sitting. If we have breakdown of 571 in the pre-market of Tuesday, then we can see new lows of 564 and 565. uh, another case is, so look at this trend. We can develop a trend line as well, right? So if I develop this trend line, it is going like this so far, and this is on 45 minutes right now. So I will reduce it to 15 minutes, because that is where we will start to go over good levels, right? So 15 minutes, and this is where our trend line sitting right now. So until unless for the long term, if you are interested in buy, until unless this trend line is not breaking up, I would consider this as a bearish pattern, and the market will keep see new lows. So first fresh new low is this, which is low of this candle is 574, right? So low of this candle is 573. What was the low of this candle? Yeah, 573.25. So let's put a horizontal line over here, right? 573 dot close to 30. All right, and below this we can see a good fall, right? And but only one thing is, they build some small support over in this zone, which is 577 to 578, right? Let's consider that as a so far a buyer zone, right? Because if you look into this action, they kind of try to recover all this selling which occurred in the pre-market action, but they rejected on the previous day, where like where the main selling starts. I can just put one horizontal line over here so we can have levels clear, right? You see this? So there is it got rejected again the day before previous day of lows, right? This was the low on 21st May, and then it made again a new lower low. However, it tried to recover the 21st May, but there was a gap down open in the morning, which is tries to fill, and then the market rejected again. Same thing occurred on 23rd May, right in the pre-market. Like this kind of action occurred, also occurred in the pre-market. This kind of action also occurred in the pre-market. So I am assuming again there will be one more bearish action is pending from bears, where they want to test the low of this 4-hour candle, which is 571. So I'm just putting one more horizontal line over here, 571. So guys, my target for this week or for Tuesday is, if we have if we have bearish action to 571, I will do a buy. We will see a good upward momentum, right? So, and why I'm saying these are two things. This is a 4 hour candle low, which was a big bullish candle occurred without any single, without any single retracement, right? So if we break this 577 again, right? 577 again, then what will happen? This will become a new resistance, right? So I will create a small rectangle over here. Then this will be called as a, right now this is our support zone. I must consider this as a support zone, this one. Okay, guys, I'm telling you one thing: if this breaks on Tuesday, we will see one more selling up to 571. So ready for that action. It can happen anytime in the day or at the post market. I'm assuming they will try to do right at market open, because in 2 session they try to do it in, so 3 session they try to do it in pre-market, 1 2 3. So there is a chances in pre-market they will show we are trying to come up, right? And then we will see one more rejection from 581 right at open. Because look at this 581, how many times it sold? 1 2 3, a good selling zone. This is a good selling zone, I would consider this 581 and 582, right? So right in the pre-market, they may try to, try to show you that we are going to 582 and 581, and then from there we will see a good selling. Let's mark these levels. Yeah, these levels are important, because that is where our so I will make this time, on Tuesday I'm making levels very clear and very simple. If it touch 583 582 zone, then sell. If it touched 571 or 570, then buy. I am not looking for any other levels on coming Tuesday. Trading, I will make it this, like if in the middle you will try, you will get burned. When I say burned, they will crush the premium very easily if you are looking for intraday trading. However, if you are looking for a long term, then it's a different scenario, because then you don't consider that, like whatever happen in the market, you buy at your levels and turn off the screen and just go away. That's how you think when you do a swing trading, right? But for intraday, you will just sit at entire day, try to draw some trend line, try to do some EMAs, look for the RSI, look for the Bollinger Band. Yes, I mean you can definitely scalp and earn money, but if you think about the long term scenario, which people does not have time, these two levels I am marking. One is 582. Let me mark again. 582 short and 571 buy. Because from these two levels I will definitely see some good action, and sometimes they do. If they straightly break 571, guys, make sure these. So okay, how we do short and buy on this level? Make sure first thing is these levels are not getting hold. Not getting hold means, look at this kind of selling. They try to hold the level, they try to hold level here, break. They try to hold level here, break. They try to hold level here, break. They try to hold level here. So how many times? 1 2 3. So like I would consider, take at least three, give them 3 chances over 15 minutes. Okay, any side. So if they are on 571, give them 3 chances to retest 571. If they able to hold and support for another 45 minutes over 571, I must say buy. Same case with 582. If they are able to hold and support for 45 minutes, then do short. Right? So these are the levels, guys, I can expect for Tuesday. Right? But if 571 break, then we definitely gonna see as I said, 565, right? Those are the new levels. Right below this, 570 and 567. These levels I want to, I want to buy from 565. If it comes 565, man, it's a golden, it will be a golden opportunity for you. So if you want to buy in the market, I must say, like these are the level you should play. 565 is a really great buy zone, and 595 is your selling zone. But for now, if you want to take, little over risk, then I over 15 minutes must make sure the five for the, for more down market to go down, the 577 must break in the pre-market, and then we can see 571. To going up, they must break 582 in the pre-market, and then we can see upward momentum. But first, the breaking of this level is important. It's trend line. All right, guys. So, guys, I mark the level. Keep your guesswork out of it, right? Try to do trading very cautiously when you do, because it's important. Also, the last point which I can suggest is your buying power. If you have a cash account, then make sure your buying power is uh, okay. So make sure you have a buying power at the end of the day must be saved in your account, because most of the money, like inflow occurred in the power hours, which is between 3 to 4. So for that, like you in the morning you can use 50%, but 50% make sure it's you are saving at the end of the day for the power hours. All right, guys. So all I can say is, as always, like happy trading. On coming Tuesday, I have given you the level 571. Close your eyes and buy. 582. Close your eyes and short. And how to short and buy, I have already explained. Make sure the 45 minutes they are struggling in the same zone. All right, guys. Then, and once they are struggling, then if it is a buy situation, the candle must be closed above the, the previous shorting zone. Okay, and in the short, the candle must be closed above the low of the previous 15 minutes candle. So that is how the 15-minute candle works. And definitely you can use your EMAs. If it is started to go below, 9 and 5 EMAs, definitely, go for short. If it is started to stays above 9 and 5 EMA, then definitely you can go for buy on these levels. So these all I can suggest. Yeah, make sure your RSI is, in case of short below 30. In case of sorry, in case of short it's above 70 and 100. In case of buy, it must be below 30. So these are the two levels you keep in mind. Use your these three small technical indicators: EMA, RSI, and VWAP. VWAP is important. All right. So I have given you the levels, guys. Just make sure you are doing your due diligence also, because this is my guesswork, right? And sometimes guess can go wrong, but I can see some from past 5 session what I am predicting. I am getting the same results, but I'm getting in the pre-market. So this is what I'm trying to figure out. Is there a way that I can figure out what exactly they can do in during the market? But during the market they usually do chop chop thing, right? Because that is not their aim to earn you money. It is their aim to how to get money from you, right? It's a Robin Hood. The Robin Hood used to take money from, poor people and used to give it sorry from the from the from the millionaires, and used to distribute it to the poor people. But this Robin Hood is different, man. It's taking money from poor people and giving it to millionaires. All right. All right, guys, that's all I can say. So just be very careful, because think about if someone is selling a spy call, or selling a spy put, they require a margin of 50K, right? And you are thinking just with your $300 of spy call or put will end it up positive, then our thinking is really wrong. But yes, you can do it when you buy those things from the levels where it does not have room to further go up and to further go down. That is where you can definitely earn money. So your job is to buy cheap, right? And sell from the top. All right? All right, guys, thank you.